Hey everyone, welcome back to Molly Talks. Today is Tuesday. Um, welcome. I hope you are enjoying your week so far. And I'm so happy to see you guys. So happy that you tuned in. You know what day it is. You know what's going on. Today is Ask Melly Tuesday. And like I said, if you want your question featured on Ask Melly Tuesdays, you can either DM me, you can text me at the number in my bio. Um, yeah, those are the ways to get featured. So now today brings me to a very good one. A very good question. It's a great question because I feel like a lot of women come across this feeling at some point in their life. And I am here to guide you through it. Thank God that I'm here, right? In my godly spirit. Okay. All right. Let's go on. Like I said, y'all, I'm old school. I'm old fashioned. I like to print things out. Okay, now, and I like to read from the paper. Please excuse my voice. I feel like I sound like a little hoarse. Oh my goodness. Apparently, my co-host is upset that he was left out of this session. What can you do? No, but if he wants to come in, he can, I suppose. Whatever. He's calm when he's on the show. All right. So back to the podcast, everybody. Back to what you've all been waiting for since last Tuesday. 7 days now because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here 5 days a week. All right. 5 days. Each of those 5 days, I talk about something different. So, ooh. And look at that skin. It's glowing. What that mean, y'all? What that mean? I don't know. What does that mean? Okay. All right. Let me stop being extra. Let me get back to it. All right. So, this person chose to stay anonymous, and that's okay. You know, if you guys want to be anonymous, just tell me that. That's fine. I don't always like say, oh, so and so from here and here, unless you tell me to say that. Because, you know, some people, they want to get a little bit of exposure off their question or whatever. They like to be a little personal or what have you. I don't really know. But I just kind of feel like if I'm going to ask somebody for some advice, I'm going to put my name to it because, hey, you know, it's real shit. You know, I'm a real human. Like, sometimes you don't know what to do in certain situations, and that's okay because that is what I am here for, all right? Oh, let me go ahead and fix my rings. They crip walking. All right. Now, I give advice from a wife's perspective. And I think that's why it's so refreshing because a lot of people give you advice from a baby mama's perspective. And that is kind of warped because, you know, whatever. We'll go into that in another video. So, this question says, "Hey Melly, please keep my name private, but I really need your advice. After watching your content, I felt the need to..." Ooh, girl. I love all y'all. I love all my ladies, but we got spell check, okay? Use a little bit of that spell check. No, I'm just playing because you know what? If I had to enter a spelling bee in order to save my life, honey child, I better kiss my family goodbye right now because I am not the best speller. If it wasn't for spell check, I don't know where I would be, okay? But anyways, let's get back to it. I'm not quite sure what she's trying to say. It's a typo. It's okay, sis. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we be typing fast and we be all excited and we just, it's okay. No problem. I'm just gonna keep going. All right. So, down to the meat and potatoes, is the lovely men over at EYL will say, it took 7 months to make me realize this man doesn't care about me at all. How can I get over him and find strength to leave? Okay, yes. I'm so glad that you asked me this. Anonymous person to y'all, but I know who you are, sis. I'm so glad that you asked me this because now, I want to start by identifying certain things that show you that a man doesn't really care about you, that you're kind of, you know, moving through the relationship off of words and not actions. Okay, so example number one, that he doesn't really care about you. You know, when you are going through your hard times, he ain't nowhere to be found. He kind of makes all of your problems seem small and like they're less than. what else is a good indicator that he don't really care about you? He gonna, put you in all types of funky situations, whether that involves other women, other men, right? Um, or a baby mama, if there's a baby mama involved, whether, you having to fight other women and yada yada. He don't really care about you, sis. He may bump his gums and say, "Oh, I love you, girl. You the one for me." Blah blah blah. But if his actions don't match, sister, my good sis, I say this to you because I care. That man don't really care about you. Go ahead and find you somebody that does. But anyways, he doesn't really care about me at all. How can I get over him and find strength to leave? First of all, my love, my lovely, the minute that you find out that he doesn't care about you, if this man is not your husband, if this man is not the father of your child, and I say this because if he's not the father of your child that is solely financially providing for you and your children, and you kind of depend on him at this time point, you should have left him when you realized that he doesn't really care about you at all. Because let me tell you one thing, the difference between men and women ask these type of questions. A man, if he not feeling it, he gonna leave. Okay? He don't need to find strength. You don't need to find strength. You know he does not care about you. So go ahead, get to stepping. Go ahead, move out the way. Go ahead and rotate and be alone for a while, and then find you a man that does care about you, okay? Because not every man is the same. Not every man will cheat on you. Not every man will do you wrong. Not every man will have you out here in all types of drama. So there's definitely good men out there. There's definitely better options out there depending on your age. And as Mr. Kevin Sanders would say, your sexual market value. All right? So now, here are the circumstances that I would say, actually, no, I don't really think there are any circumstances that you would kind of stick around. Because if somebody doesn't care about you and you don't necessarily depend on them, you're doing yourself a disservice by staying. All right? Because things aren't going to get better. If he doesn't care about you right now, he's not going to miraculously start caring about you 2 months from now, 3 months from now. And that's where a lot of women go wrong. You understand? Like, you cannot sit here and waste your time. You cannot sit here and waste your youth on relationships that, are eventually going to crumble and fizzle out anyways, okay? The longer you spend with a man, with a boyfriend that you're not supposed to be with, the longer it takes for you to find your husband. And if you're with the wrong person for too long, you may never find your husband, because who was supposed to be your husband, girl, somebody done already snatched him up because he a great man and he been waiting for you, but you've been doing all this dumbass shit with some dude who don't give a goddamn about you. Understand what I'm saying? So, how do you get over him and find strength to leave? First, you leave. All right? You leave and you worry about finding that strength later. If y'all live together, I would say try to figure out how to get out of that lease. If the situation isn't that bad, stick it out until the end of the lease. Or maybe you can move in with a friend, with a family member or something. So happy if you don't have those options, then obviously, stick it out until the end of the lease. Find other ways to occupy your time. Like, instead of when you come home, y'all kick it on the couch, or y'all, have some quality time together, whatever. Spend more time with your girls. Go to the gym. Pick up a hobby. Start working out. You understand? Start working out. When you feel better about yourself, like I said in other videos, when you feel better about yourself, or you in your head, you look better and you attract better. Okay, when you develop healthier habits, you attract better. So I'm not saying that, right off the bat, start looking for somebody, because I definitely feel like there should be a grace period where you're single, where you're to yourself, where you're not necessarily fucking on nobody, where you're not, entertaining nobody, where you can really get back right with you. Get back right with who you are. Because let's be honest, when we're in toxic situations and when we're dealing with toxic people, or overall involved in a situation that isn't good for us or our mental health, we're not quite ourselves. There's things that we stop doing that we would normally do if it was just us and we're pinpoint focused and we're not worried about nobody else or nothing else. Now, obviously this is the point of view if you don't have kids. Like, I hate to go back on it. I hate to beat a dead horse, but this is why you marry before you carry. If you're in this type of situation and you have kids, this is a prime example of why you marry before you carry. Granted, marriages can sometimes not work out, but you marry the right person. You marry the right individual. You don't go based off a man who makes you feel good, okay? You go based off the man that you need for yourself, okay? Because a relationship is supposed to be like a balance. He gives you something you need, you give him something he needs. And it goes back and forth. You're good for each other, okay? You balance each other out. So, and that's, I'm gonna make another video. You know what? Let me go ahead and write that down. Let me write that down. This is my little journal where I got all my thoughts and all my ideas in, so I can keep track of them and write all this shit down. Okay, let me write that down. I'm gonna make a video about how to choose the right man and what the right man looks like. Because a lot of women don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't know. A lot of women, you know what I mean? Obviously, you choose the man that is suitable for your lifestyle. You know, not everybody's the same. Not everybody needs the same things. But you know, if you're looking for a husband, if you're looking for somebody that's gonna be sweet, compassionate, caring, all that jazz, the D-boy on the block ain't gonna be your husband, girl. Stop chasing him. Stop checking for him. Cause he may be checking for you like, oh yeah, girl, that ass fat. What's happening, mama? But I mean, is he gonna marry you? No, he not. Buddy who be in the clubs all the time wanting to stand on couches and shit, he not gonna marry you either. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But that's if your goal is marriage. And if you're a woman and your goal isn't marriage, I don't know what the hell wrong with you or who taught you what, but that's not how it works. Because like I say, and like I will always say, there's no benefit in being a single woman, especially past a certain age. Them single women activities, that's a young woman's game. Okay, granted, I'm young, okay, and I chose to go ahead get me wifed up, okay, but that was my choice. All right, I understood that my youth is intended to attract the best husband that I can. While I'm looking fly and sexy, you know what I'm saying? I had to attract the best husband that I can while I'm all young and snatched and looking good and still have my figure even after having a baby. Like, I just want to say, you know, I made a video yesterday about confidence after childbirth. Honey child, I am 10 months postpartum, smaller than my pre-pregnancy weight. You feel me? That's what happens when you have kids young. But you know what? I'm going all the way off. I'm going all the way off topic. Honey child, leave first. Find strength later. Get over him by pouring all that love that you had for him into yourself, into your own glass. Make you feel good. All that extra time that you would spend doing his laundry, sending him text messages, cooking for him, doing all that stuff, do it for you in your own space and by yourself. Spend time alone. Feel more comfortable alone. Because let me tell you one thing. You came into this world, by yourself. You leave this world, by yourself. If you get locked up today, you're locked up with who? With yourself. So it's important that you do for self and feel comfortable with self. Because that's who you got. Me and my little CarMax. Y'all know I keep the CarMax on deck. All right. So I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to my Tuesday Ask Melly Tuesday segment. Please, 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 if you like my content, let me know, okay? Let me know. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel because y'all know that I be on that too. I'm on all the social medias, okay? Follow me on Twitter too. Listen to my thoughts, my random thoughts throughout the day. That I be do my daily stuff, do my wifehood shit, do my motherhood shit, and you know, I just be sharing my thoughts and things that I feel are just to say to the world, things that I feel the world needs to hear. All right, so like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Ladies, it's free. All right, it's a free way to support who? Yours truly, your girl Melly. All right, support me. All right, so that I can continue to bring you guys great, honest, and refreshing content. So I can continue to say the things that nobody else is saying and speak about the things that nobody else is speaking about. Because why? We need to hear it. We need to be accountable. We need to hold each other accountable. And we need to be honest with each other. Because there's too much of that, oh yeah, girl, that's fine. There's too much of that, you know your homegirl keeping her kids away from the kid's father for no reason, but you ain't saying nothing because that's your homegirl. No, I'm here to say something and let you know you need to say something. Hell no, that ain't getting her business, because let me tell you one thing. A man, especially my man, if he had a homeboy and his homeboy ain't shit and his homeboy being a deadbeat daddy, he gonna say, hey, bruh, the fuck is you doing? Them kids need you. So if men can hold each other accountable, ladies, we need to hold each other accountable too. So once again, for the third time, because 3 times is a charm, please support me. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube on all platforms. My name is Melly Talks with a Z, because Melly talks that real shit. Okay, I be talking that real shit. Yeah. I will see you guys in my next video. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then the day after that, and then the day after that. Bye-bye.